Type in the chat if you live with me. I might have to post another short. I hate that shit. Yo. All right, we're just gonna get started, gang. Get on sign. Well, the Discord you should already see. Wait. Baby, my phone is hot, bro. Just stay hot. Mr. in his prime. Appreciate this. Oh, we're gonna do shout outs then. Fuck it. Alana James, appreciate this sub. You feel me? Emily Gibbons, appreciate this sub. Mr. Ennis Prime, appreciate this sub. A Train Fitness, appreciate the subski. You dig? We're gonna get this started though. You feel me? We got a lot going on. Got a lot going on. Tylil's in the little toboggle. You feel me? Let's get to it. Showing too much of the, you know what I'm saying? Can I like? That's working. Zoom in. Hold on. A little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, we up close and personal today, gang. But shit, yeah. Jazz in the chat. Is that Sir Jazz in the chat? Gotta tap in with my brother. Tap in with my brother. All right, we're just gonna get started, gang. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Sleek back with another video, and today we're reacting to. What are we reacting to? Tylil Show, the biggest LARPer in streaming. Sheesh. Yeah, man, he got into a couple of things during the whole Nick situation and him being outside, gang. It's just like a whole bunch of things going on. You feel me? We're gonna get into that, but before we do, go ahead and hit the subscription box. Oh, we don't do that no more. Fuck. Like up, hyped up, blah, 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 blah. Start over. I've had a long day, bro. Like the video, hype the video, sub up. Let's see what this video hitting for. Lego. Shisha. Shisha my shisha. Here we go. What he got going on, bro? What he got going on, bro?
Tylil might be the biggest bandwagon or LARPer in the streaming community as far as sports go. At least that's what Knicks fans think. This is after he got pressed at the Knicks championship parade yesterday, and then another situation broke out in the fight.
Y'all not gonna lie. This whole Knicks thing, I'm in New Jersey. So obviously there's some people that's from New York that stay in New Jersey. There's some people that's works in New Jersey that be going to the city a lot, like me. But I've never been a Knicks fan, gang. I've only been a Knicks fan when D Rose was on the team, because I'm a D Rose fan and a Chicago Bulls fan. But the amount of blue and orange I've seen this whole playoff season, especially in the finals, it's crazy, gang. You got girls over here wearing jerseys and merch that you was never even a Knicks fan before they even got to the finals. Now y'all want to go to the parade. Now y'all want to dance with A Boogie, get y'all shit signed. Now you want to go to the bar and see, you don't even know what's going on. You watching the game, you don't even know what's going on. So it's like this whole, you know what I mean? It's just a bad look, gang. A whole bunch of LARPers. Facts. Now with this situation, I seen how Twitter they trying to break it down. He was not the one who initiated the contact. Let's just get that out the way.
Got pressed at the Knicks championship parade yesterday, and then another situation broke out in the fight.
He touched his head. Look, he touched his head first. Restraint. Now it is a sucker move to start going in when your security is already holding man's down. Come on, Tyler. Get it together, brother. Like, security really got it. Security really got it. Yo.
I don't know why y'all NY niggas always trying to sun someone. Like, I would have snuffed him too. Touching another man's head that you don't know is nuts. I will say that. And they in the comments cooking Talil, saying he didn't do anything but hide behind security. But I don't know, man. It seemed like he was trying to get active. After this, the fan that he quote unquote fought will make a post saying Talil was running. And later on in the interview, he said he was not backing down.
Go to my dad. Talil running right now. On my life. Talil's running. Suck my go to my dad. AMP his ass. On my life. AMP his ass.
See how you antagonize him? So then when he come in, he beat your ass, then you know what?
From that situation,
look, I don't think that is pussy for him to be walking away. That's actually the bigger something to do as the bigger person, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like he has something to lose. You just a regular. He's not a regular person for him. You know what I'm saying? So if he was to beat you, he'll get flack. He'll catch flack on Twitter, on TikTok, on Shade Room. You feel me? Now if he gets beat up by you, now it's a headline and title everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lose-lose. Ain't no win-win fighting you. You just getting the clout off of this. Now you got Lola over here interviewing you. You know what I'm saying? The clout is crazy.
Going to do, knowing that there are a lot of clips going around with you and Tylil doing that situation of being subbed.
Why are you still in New York?
I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna capitalize off it. For me, I'm gonna do. For me, I'm gonna make videos. For me, y'all gonna see me. Y'all gonna see me in interviews. Y'all gonna see me. Y'all see me here with Lola. Oh yes, for me interviews.
Hey, what's
my son right here name? So I'm gonna need an interview from you. Yeah. But yeah, for me, I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. For me, y'all gonna see me a lot. On my life, y'all gonna see me a lot.
Now, did you audition for Streamer University?
I did.
So if you get the opportunity to be on Streamer University, what's the one message you would spread to the world?
Be yourself, no matter what. Don't back down to nobody. Don't, for me, think like just because somebody has a higher authority that like they above you. Like, for me, you can say what you want at the end of the day. God put you on this earth for a reason. So you're supposed to do what God told you to do.
God didn't tell you to. God didn't tell you to do that. You know what I mean? Come on, gang. God didn't tell you to do that right there.
Like, bro said he gonna capitalize off of getting manhandled by security, bro. And I just found out that this same fan was in front of Kai Cenat's Streamer University auditions the other day, just being real disrespectful.
Damn, bro, what you thinking about, bro? Man's over here thinking about life and all that. Damn, the money I would have if I did Streamer U and I made it. Damn, life is fucked up. He ain't even worried about what you got going on. He got a whole lot of problems going on.
Just have a vendetta against Kai and anyone around him. This may have not been an isolated.
He ain't blinked yet.
Kai Cenat could suck mine. Kai Cenat could suck mine. Kai Cenat suck mine.
But Watto, what he do to you?
After this, Talil will yell at Dez for not backing him up after Dez tried to lecture him about fighting people.
What we doing, cheers? You gotta stop.
putting your hands on niggas' children out here, you understand me? His family. You the Tyler show, you can get a lawsuit. I don't put my hands on nobody. That nigga put his hands on you and you kicked his ass. You should never touch me. That's self-defense. Wait, so long as he touched you first, we good? Yes, he touched me. And we still good. Keep your hands to yourself.
Damn.
Help me. How much you talking about?
Damn.
Nigga? I run help me. I bet.
I think this was all boiling over
see how
earlier
quick, how
in
quick
days.
Dez had, you know what I'm saying, that character development. It's a thing. How quick Dez done matured up. Because usually he would have snapped back.
Before when Knicks fans pressed Talil for being a fake fan. And then another fan said that he shouldn't say F Trae Young, which makes no sense as a Knicks fan, but okay.
I need you to tell the kids that Trae Young is dead. Huh? That Trae Young is
oh
dead.
My God, you spit in my ear.
I'm so sorry.
What you want me to tell the kids?
That Trae Young thing is dead.
You want me to tell that to the kids?
Yes.
You tell them.
Hey, Trae Young is dead. Trae Young plays for the Washington Wizards. They have the #1 pick in the draft. They're irrelevant. We're 2 wins away from championship.
Trae Young. Yeah!
I don't know why they was on my man's body for this. It's not even that serious, nigga. If I say fuck Trae Young, it's fuck Trae Young, nigga. What you talking about? If I don't like Trae Young, I don't like Trae Young. If I got beef with Trae Young, I got beef with Trae Young. Even though they probably don't got beef with each other. They know each other. They play ball with each other. They cool. It's a jokey. Y'all just like to be touchy feely, softy. Like why? Y'all need to chill, gang.
That's not lame.
Trae Young don't know you, mutt. Trae Young follow me, mutt. Matter of fact, I can call Trae Young. You crazy? Trae Young don't impress me. Hey, listen.
Tyler the Braves is crazy. You gotta let it go.
He said we 30.
I'm not 30.
Tyler, move, bro. That nigga not a Knicks fan. You're not a Knicks fan, bro. You're not a Knicks fan.
Why do you think that?
You're not a
Why do you think that? Listen. 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 Too hard. How the f*** who you gonna tell me? He's bugging right now. He's bugging.
Damn, I was at the socket. Oh, do I know that? Is that Peter? I know that ain't Peter, bro. No, that's not. I was about to say. A new man.
Huh? I'm an expert. My fault. Nah, you got it, Tyler. My fault. My fault. I ain't know you had Batman with you. My fault.
Hey, nigga, go home. It's not a Lakers parade.
Damn. Oh, that's why. I mean, he's a LeBron fan, though. He just repping New York. What's up? Is that deep? I guess it is. It is kind of like, you know what I'm saying? You can't be hopping team to team. I ain't never switching colors. I got my Zach LaVine jersey still in the back. Fresh. Word.
You did a split for LeBron.
Wait, is that a custom-made LeBron Knicks jersey? That has to be the wildest glaze I have ever seen. And this jersey kind of reminds me of one of these custom LeBron jerseys I saw on the internet with all 3 of the teams that he was on, looking like Neapolitan ice cream. And then he got pressed about being a bandwagon in front of his girl, bro. Damn. You know that shit gotta hurt. Before I continue, let's go through the time.
That's what it is.
So you glazed LeBron doing a jump split and cried when he lost last year, jersey on and all.
Doing tricks for it. Oh my God. Why? What's the... It was never that deep. Clip farm. OD.
Lawrence North High School. Mike. What's up, Juan? Oh my God. What's up, man? Yes, sir. I'm gonna get a tattoo right after this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. They support you heavy.
You say you better get a tattoo of a signature game?
Yes, sir. I appreciate that, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You was on the string too with Bryce too.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The greatest of all time.
Press famous referee Tony Brothers this year after they lost to OKC.
Tony. What's up, brother? What the f was that going on in there? Tony. Hey, give us some poses. Tony! We need him. Tony! You've been repping for 25 plus 41. No, Tony. You know LeBron is retiring? Tony,
man, over like an A-list celebrity.
You and your blood brother. All them foul calls? LeBron is 41. You know how it is.
Let it be, Tyler.
Oh, no.
Tony, what the what's going on in there, Tony? You got favorites for OKC? I know they young LeBron 41. It's supposed to automatic, bro. National Braun Association, Tony, you know this. If LeBron get touched, if a nigga breathe with him, it's a foul.
And now you losing your mind doing a split when the Knicks win? This nigga's hilarious, bro.
Damn.
Jalen Brunson. If any speak on JB, we gon' hurt him. Jalen Brunson deserves a statue on the corner of every block in all 5 boroughs.
Somebody in the chat said died to Lil. It was never that deep. Relax. What's wrong with y'all? Nigga, go to the streets. Yeah, the streets was. Puff is proud. Nah. What is your chat, bro? Twerk.
2 statues in the front of MSG and the back of MSG. Then deserve 1 more in front of the Brooklyn Nets Stadium because they never get a fucking ring.
He's sweating, gang. He going hard on it.
Then I didn't even mention him wearing Celtics gear in that stream with Jalen.
Yo, this is King LARP, dog. What's going on, bro? Damn. The Celtics too?
Brown in Boston. This has to be a mortal sin as a Knicks fan. Maybe I can understand the glaze for Bron.
He throwing the LA up.
He might get a pass on that, but this is disgusting work. I'm a Suns fan. I know. It's a long story, but you would never see me putting on Spurs gear in my life. That is blasphemy. This nigga has to be the biggest LARPer I've seen as a sports fan.
Knicks in 4 with a throwback. Knicks is my favorite team. LeBron is my favorite player. Now we have. Ain't this a shame that's a LeBron super fan? Now there is a difference. There's people who like teams, people who like players. So wherever the player goes, that's the team that they like. Now, unfortunately, LeBron is on the Lakers, so it does make you look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because you did have it as a frame. You did have it on frame, the Lakers jersey, right? You smashed that Lakers jersey when they lost, and now you just hop to the Knicks. That's what makes it look crazy. Knicks is my favorite team. LeBron is my favorite player. I guess.
That's why I'm not a Knicks fan, because the Knicks fucking suck.
He reminds me of Wallow. Like every single time a team wins a championship in any of the 4 major sports, it's all of a sudden his team.
I ain't arguing with nobody. I know a lot of Knicks fans out there gonna be like, no. Tim sent me this. TIM, we was out San Antonio a couple weeks back. We did lunch. He sent me this. He's like, I'm gonna see you these
Tim
signs.
Duncan sent you that?
TIM sent me this. Y'all know who TIM is. But right here, I'm not going to argue with the Knicks fan. And the reason I'm not going to argue with the Knicks fan, bang, the Knicks sent me this. Fat Joe ain't got one of these. Jadakiss ain't got one of these. Spike Lee ain't got one of these.
Damn.
All these Knicks fans that highlight nothing, they ain't got one of these. You see this? This is what they sent me, the Knicks organization. Because they know I'm a real fan since back in the day. See, I used to live in Brooklyn, St. John's and Utica. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, back in the day. But I'm just saying, listen, I'm not arguing with nobody. All my New York homies stay out of my DM. I'm a winner. Winners win. I don't argue with losers. These both of my teams. Everybody know, listen, Dave Robinson, like this is my people. TIM, that's my people. You know what I mean? Wimby, that's my people. You know what I mean? Bronson, that's my people. So I'm winning no matter what. But these are my 2 teams, and this is.
It's just a crazy setup that you could have wore either or if either or had won. That's funny.
Who I root for. Once again, I am not arguing with nobody. I'm not arguing with nobody. You see this? The Knicks sent me this. Catch up.
Tyler was like that one friend in school who you swore was a Heat fan.
Bro, facts.
In the big 3 days, white hot to the core until Golden State started winning. I used to ask them niggas to name the starting shooting guard before Klay Thompson, and that shit would fry them every single time. You know them casuals and them bandwagons don't know Monte Ellis. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments, man.
Man, it ain't that deep to me, but it does look funny. Twitter gonna take it and run with it, you know what I'm saying? But Yeah, what it is, gang. It's not that deep. With that being said, that's the end of this video. Make sure y'all like up. Make sure y'all like the video, hype the videos. Damn, I'm out of it today. With that being said, that's the end of this video. Make sure y'all like up, hype up, sub up, comment down below. Locked in. Let's get it. Pow. What's next? What's next? What's next? I declined Castanet's offer to Stream University. Headass. Okay, buddy. Damn. What we got? No jumper viciously attacked last night. Oh, we could do that. Who else we got? LARPs being in the military. Why would you want to do that? Yeah, we gotta do this. All right. What a YouTube, it's your boy Sleep back with another video, and today we're reacting to TikToker LARPs being in the military. Aubrey Allen. I don't know who Aubrey Allen is. I don't know why you would LARP being in the military, or whatever, but we're gonna see what that's about. But before we do, go ahead and like up, hype up, sub up. Let's see what the video hitting for. Let go. He did shit.
We have ourselves a LARPing epidemic. We have ourselves a LARPing epidemic. We got people out here LARPing their jobs, LARPing popular YouTubers, and now there is somebody LARPing being in the military. Not stolen valor. Actually believe that they are going to the military service and they are acting like this is their only choice in life.
So I have the Army physical next week, and the Army feels like my life calling. I have no backup plan. If this doesn't work out, I'm going to prison.
Yo, what's going on, guys? PieMat7 here.
We're back at it talking about TikTokers that LARP their entire existence around one singular thing.
We are talking about Aubrey Allen again, in which he basically abandoned his own child to save the world from exploding.
In 3 years, when I save the world, then I'll worry about holding my kid for the first time.
Now, at first, I thought that Aubrey deleted his account because, as he stated in one of his last videos, is that he would end his social media run after he gets into the military. Come to find out, he just blocked me.
Got him.
But I found his page again, and he has now been in a LARPing psychosis, in which he is quite literally live action role-playing him being in the military and knowing how military service works.
Toxic trait is that I truly believe that if you sent me to the Middle East with 20 pounds of C4 and a handful of assault rifles, war would be over. Be done. Give me a weekend.
What's wrong with him? Well, you think your ass Captain America, all right? What the hell is this?
I just want y'all to realize that, like, all that Call of Duty shit is not fun in person, bro. I'm gonna tell you that like that. It is not fun in person, bro. It's heavy as hell. It's hot as hell. You gotta walk everywhere with your gear. It hurts after a while. Your body gets fatigued, especially in the heat. You get heat injuries, all that. It sucks. You might get dehydrated. Your legs start cramping up. Your body start cramping up. You chafe, all that. It's a lot, dog. It's not as fun as it looks in the games, in the movies, and all that. It ain't for everybody, dog. That's why I had a skedaddle.
I'm talking about.
Send me to the Middle East, I'm gonna figure it out. No, you ain't.
And his dedication to actually going to the military is insane, stating that he has no other option in this shit. It's either military or prison.
What? I mean, it'd be like that sometimes.
And Plan B's lined up,
so I have the Army physical next week, and the Army feels like my life calling. I have no backup plan.
What you about to do?
If this doesn't work out, I'm going to prison. This is a guarantee. And my brother might be the reason that I can't join. And Ethan, you better hope you're not the reason, because if you are, you're the reason that I'm going to prison. I will find you and put my foot so far up your that I wear your prostate like a goddamn sock.
Well, you've been watching too many cartoons, man. What is going on with you? Why are you talking like that? This is not your only two options.
I've never seen somebody so eager to join. Like, First of all, me knowing how the process go, I would not like to redo that whole thing all over again. Like start it from scratch. Especially not boot camp. If I was to go again, I don't have to do boot camp again, but I'm not beat to do that again, bro.
In life, all right? You can do other things other than going to the military or going to prison. How about we open up Indeed?
Go to cadet school or something.
And
join the
start
police force.
Applying to some job. And as he stated in that video, he has his military physical, all right? And he actually applied to go to the military. He's getting his tattoos removed from his face. He's getting his blood work done. He's going to the recruitment office and talking about his experience. But in all honesty, this guy is not mentally stable to be anywhere in any type of military recruitment service. And it has gotten to the point where he is starting to LARP about taking people's lives.
Dude, I just about shot a little dude. I was chilling in my backyard.
See, if you're gonna join the military, you can't be doing all this internet shit, bro. I'm sorry. All that, this what you're talking about right now, bro, it'll get you disqualified ASAP, quick.
And people doing the yard, it was a tall white dude, a little Mexican, and they came in the backyard, and I didn't know who the fuck it was, bro. I was reading through comments all day. You feel me? Just people shitting on me, which whatever. But, you know, I saw them, and I didn't know who the fuck they were. So they asked me what fight style I'm about to use. I said, buckshot, bitch. I told him, I said, I'm about to run, go get the gun. Who the fuck? He said, no, I do the yard. I said, oh, okay. I was about to pulpify his shit. Have you ever seen something get hit with buckshot? That shit turns you to orange juice at 10 feet.
Top 10 things that never happened. Also, if this did actually happen, you're insanely weird. You stated that you were going to shoot somebody because they were in the backyard with lawn tools doing the lawn, in which you thought somewhere in your...
See, given context, it sounds crazy, but without, it doesn't. Somebody's in my yard, I don't know who you are. I'm in the South, bro. You sound like you're in the South. You're gonna get lay down. No pavement. But I kind of see with context that it could be weird.
Mind you were able to shoot them?
That ain't it.
And chat, after he uploads this weird ass video, he uploads another one stating that if you're going to the military and you don't want
already
to
dressing like a PFC. That's crazy.
Take people's lives, you're weird.
If you're going into the military and you don't want to people, you're probably a fucking idiot. So anyway, fun story about the first time I saw something die. Me and my brother were driving home. He was driving in my car because I was drunk, and we hit a deer head on. Limped off into the woods and fucked my car up. Anyway, we make it back to the house, and my uncle's like, well, did it die? And we were like, we don't know. So next morning we go back, find the deer, and I think it was still alive. You know, it's kind of, and my uncle hops out and goes, all right, we're about to kill it, boys. Pulls out a fucking Glock, and he's like, you ready? We're like, what? We're just standing there. He pulls it out and goes, boop, boop, boop. And I remember being like, oh shit. Anyway, that was the first time I saw something die. And
I highly doubt that happened, dog. What? No, nigga. He might be exaggerating it a little bit.
Like I said, hey, I'm going in the military, so I'm gonna have to anyway, right?
There's no way they're gonna actually let this guy into the military, right? Like, be honest with me here, right? There's no fucking way that this guy should be anywhere near any type of firearm throughout his entire life.
He is openly fantasizing about harming people and openly calling people out if you don't want to harm people.
Not everybody that goes to the military wants to take somebody's life.
This is some next level LARPing shit, bro. Am I playing Arma 3? Like, what the fuck am I actually...
So the way that infantry talks, they're definitely, they literally quote taking lives every single day, every morning, just for fun. Slay bodies, take names. Raw, nigga. Yes, they do. So, and to add, there's a lot of insane motherfuckers in there. They're not, there's a lot of cuckoos in high ranks. It's not, you feel me? Everybody is just, there's screws that aren't loose. Nah, there's a lot of screws loose and a lot of military personnel, male and female. The females are crazy too. It is no better. So
watching. Now, as you can see in these videos, man, Aubrey has a huge ego, all right? If you watch my last video, his ego is insane, and it is only getting worse over time. But something funny happened, all right? Aubrey is into boxing and mixed martial arts, and he uploaded a video talking about him being able to fight another person in a backyard boxing match.
So the haters can suck it, because I just signed up for a boxing match, and I'm ready, dude.
The dude said he'll get me a guy, and we're just gonna fucking duke it out, bro.
You know, he feeling himself, all right? He's a boxing guy, he's a mixed martial arts guy, and eventually he sees who his opponent is, and he tries to ego him.
So I saw footage of the guy that I'm supposed to fight, and I was nervous, but now I'm not. He looks like a kid, dude. He looks like he just got out of high school, if that. I'm a 25-year-old man. I've been to jail, I fought grown men before, like this. When I win, I'm not gonna feel good about this. I'm gonna feel so bad. I hope we become friends, and so that way, you know, it'll be kind of low stakes. We'll just kind of have fun, and we'll both learn from it, right?
Y'all can just tell in the video, he trying to lil bro his opponent. He like, oh man, after we fight, we can be friends. He looked like a kid in high school. When I win the fight, hopefully we can still have a relationship. And chat, after this, he goes to do the weigh-in, and they eventually get to—
First of all, you weighing in with heavy-ass boots on, bro. That's one. You got a whole fit on. What are you weighing in for? You look like, I mean, you just, it's being performative.
And they eventually get to the backyard boxing. And I'm here to tell it to you straight.
229.
This Joker proceeds to get his ass whooped. I don't know who this dude is in this fight, but he is beating the brakes off of Aubrey. Yeah. I don't know if I can show it on YouTube, but throughout the entire fight, he's getting punched in the face, and it just looks like he didn't even know where he was at. God damn! And after the video is uploaded, Aubrey's ego is completely destroyed for a moment.
Hey, shout out that kid, Atticus. He's a good fighter. He won. It wasn't even close. I got hit in the face a lot, and I kind of liked it.
What? Close?
I wish the kid had hit me harder, bro. I don't even look like I was in a fight. The point of being in a fight is afterwards you get to look like you were in a fight. That's the fucking best part. I don't even look like I was in a fight. Atticus, I like when you punch me in the face, and next time you need to hit me harder. I know you can, and I know you pulled your punches because you're a nice person.
Me personally, I saw the video. He wasn't pulling no punches, all right? He was kind of whooping your shit. I ain't gonna lie. Now, after this video, you would probably think, okay, he's not gonna upload any more videos about the fight, right? No. He proceeds to upload multiple videos asking for a rematch from this guy that just beat him up.
Next time that we fight, I want MMA, not just boxing. I want the whole shebang, and I want to have my ass beat, bro. I want to look bruised and battered up. All that shit, you know what I mean? I feel like with boxing, you can only cause so much damage, but if you can fucking knee and elbow, hell yeah, bro. Hit me with all that shit.
I don't know what planet you living on, but if you can barely box from what I just saw in that video, why on God's earth would you actually want to do MMA?
I feel like I need to get my lick back. You know what I mean? It hurt the pride a little bit to lose to Atticus. So Atticus, I love you like a brother. I consider you a close friend now. You know what I mean? Let's run it back. Let's do MMA. You know, you can kick me, you can punch me, and I'm gonna try and eat that shit best as I can. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna try and just fucking run through you, brother. I wanna see what happens. Let's do it. If I had it my way, I'd get 2 helmets, put one on him, one on me, and then I just run through him, bro. I go helmet to helmet. I don't get, like, this shit's indestructible, bro. I'm a tight end. Come on.
You got a hard head for sure.
Atticus, I don't know who you are, but you done gave this Joker CTE. You done put something in them gloves, bro, because my God, what do you mean you're both gonna put helmets on and run at each other, bro? You're not a tight end. You're not in the NFL. Just take the L and move on, man. You keep going back and asking him to fight you again in MMA. We gonna wear helmets. We gonna do this, bro. You lost, all right? You're a human being at the end of the day. It's okay to be wrong, all right? It's okay to have this high ego and come down the earth. It's not the end of the world, man. And as you boys know, Aubrey has a ton of theories on how to save the world. He's uploaded videos on how to save the moon, save the earth, save the sun, and he uploaded a video recently talking about how we're going to travel through the event horizon of a black hole.
So while the Elon Musks of the world are trying to get to Mars, I'm proving that we can pass through the event horizon of a black hole.
Why?
I feel like you guys are at step 1, I'm at step 10. I have a lot of ideas about a lot of things, and I don't know which I should share first.
This man is
all the most pressing issue, i.e. climate change, the moon problem, and then the asteroid problem, I've given you, and they made fun of me for that. Found a way to pass through the event horizon of a black hole. Now, there's a lot that I have to go over, so bear with me. Our universe is a spherical tesseract. When you think of a tesseract, all of our tesseracts are cuboid. The universe isn't cuboid, it's spherical. A black hole
is a sphere. So our universe is a black hole, and there are black holes within our universe are just layers of the tesseract inward, and I assume that there are black holes outside of our universe that are combining, and so on and so forth. It's an infinite loop going outward and inward, but we're only concerned about going inward because as far as we're concerned, we cannot pass the event horizon outside of our universe. So we're pretty much trapped in here, but we can go inward, which technically there are two infinities, going inward and outward. Compounding black hole theory.
There's a lot going on here. I just got to take time to register it. Give me a moment. Okay, we're good.
That I came up with basically states that all of the black holes within our universe will eventually combine. The suns die, creating black holes combine, Big Bang again. Are we all on the same page? You could technically pass through the event horizon of a...
Now, y'all probably thinking like he's chatting and like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? This thing is crazy. He's going insane. But it's people like this that are actually on to something. Let's just keep tabs on him because he might disappear. I'm just saying. He might go bye-bye. The government don't like people being too smart. Y'all saw the guy who created gas out of efficient gas out of waste, out of plastic and stuff like that. So
black hole if you got in the middle of two combining black holes.
What?
Essentially the gravity wells or the gravitational pull of each black hole would weaken enough to where something could maybe hypothetically pass through into the new absorbed universe, right? Like a solar system, for example. So if we got to the point one day where we could guide our solar system into the middle of two combining black holes, then theoretically we wouldn't have
you're
to
a little
worry
bit
about
too ahead of your time, buddy, because there's no way that we can actually manually manipulate black holes at this point in time. I'm afraid to tell you. Yeah.
The event horizon passing over us.
Wow, man.
I'm not trying to throw down your idea, but this sounds insanely crazy, all right? The nearest black hole of the Earth is over 1,500 light years away, meaning that if you were going at the speed of light, the fastest measure of movement in the universe, it would still take you 1,500 years to get there. You said that stars become black holes. Not every single star in the universe will become a black hole. The only stars that are able to turn into black holes are super massive stars. Stars that are hundreds, if not thousands of times larger than our own sun. And then number three, why? Why would we want to pass through a black hole? Oh, because there's an infinite universe somewhere behind it. Why? Why would we want to go through a black hole, bro? That doesn't make sense. How does that save humanity? How does that save anything? Why would we want to go through a fucking black hole? I love this guy. I love Aubrey, all right? There is no one on Earth that could come up with a more insane theory than this guy. And as you boys know, he already stated that he abandoned his child to save the world. And a lot of people have been giving him backlash over that, and he hasn't been reacting to that well.
Put it this way, gang. What do I have that's good to give the kid other than money? Nothing. So even if it comes back to the kid's mind, the only thing I will ever give is money. Because if I'm physically there, like, what do you idiots, if I'm involved in the kid's life in any way, what good do I have to give it?
Damn.
Nothing. PTSD. That's the only thing I have to give it. Like,
can't give him love and care, nigga. Damn. Like, at least for the free ski, you ain't gotta worry about money and shit right now. The conditional love is yeah, that's your kid, bro.
Doing everybody in the situation a favor by uninvolving myself and going and fucking off to Syria or some shit. You guys are fucking morons. You get that? Stop fucking talking about the kid, bro. It's not mine, and if it is, I do not give a single.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. You got an Abba part 2. Abba 2.0.
Bro, when I go to the army,
resemble each other a little bit.
They'll make me pay child support, and they'll take a huge percent and give it to her, whatever the if DHR doesn't take the kid away from her, because she's a bad mother. So no, I don't give it. I hope DHR takes it and puts the kid into a family that actually loves it, because I sure as hell don't. So stop fucking talking about it.
Now, Aubrey, you are right about one thing. When you do go to the military, them child support dudes are gonna eat your check up. I'm telling you this right now. This is why we don't have kids with people we don't like, Chad, all right? Please, wear your helmet. And I'm starting to agree with a lot of y'all that were stating this in the last video. Maybe it is for the betterment of the child that he's actually not in her life. I hate to say that, but this guy is not mentally stable. And I feel like if there is one thing he's right about, maybe it is not being in his child's life. I just don't think he'll have a a good connection with the child, and I also don't think he's mentally mature enough to actually take care of another human being outside of himself. But he goes on to upload one of the weirdest videos on his page, stating that he feels bad for anybody that actually wants kids.
Anyone who wants to have kids and thinks to themselves, yeah, let's make more of me in the world, you're a fucking psycho. That's the craziest shit I've ever fucking heard. I fucked up and had a kid. That was my mistake. Damn. I messed up. I realize it. Now I got to deal with the consequences. But
are you really
want to do that shit? God, you guys are fucking psycho. I saw a mom and a kid today at the soccer field shooting around. You know, the kid was probably like 8 or something. I don't know. I don't know ages that well. Anyway, it was young and they would shoot and switch. And I was thinking, God, that must fucking suck for you, dude. Sucks to suck, bro. She was one of those people that's just a fucking psycho and wants to make more of herself. Which, that's fucking crazy, dude. No, couldn't be me. Couldn't be me.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, gang. This take was terrible, all right? Off rip, you do have a child that you do not take care of. And secondly, why are we judging a mom at a soccer field actually taking care and playing with their kid? I don't know, man. That just kind of sounded really weird that you were looking at a mom and her daughter having fun at a soccer field. And the only thing that you could think about is, oh, man, they life must suck. No, bro, they're having a good time. They're having fun. She's actually taking care of her daughter. Something that you have failed to do yet, okay? I just feel like you judging another parent when you're a parent yourself and you're not in your kid's life is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, Aubrey, that's not it. But as of right now, we really don't know if he's going to the military. But he's still doing his side adventures. He's boxing. He's still talking about how
the military and he's 25, bro. You better. If you ain't accepted yet, I think you might as well just waive this attempt. You feel me? Because I know, I mean, I had somebody in my boot camp that was like a cool 31, actually. I was 19, by the way. So a 31 around a bunch of 19, 20, 21, 22-year-olds. You can imagine how that goes. So then when you're in like training for your job at an MOS school and you're still around those, you're gonna be around. You're not even gonna be in charge, maybe, because you seem to be a little bit immature. So you probably aren't good enough to be a leader yet. You're gonna have to be listening or dealing with a whole bunch of, it's just a lot to deal with, dog.
He's not taking care of his kid. He's still talking about his space theories, and he actually raps about his life. He uploaded a rap song, and I think it's kind of interesting.
Hey, I'm a hometown hero and I'm cool with the plugs. I can pull up anywhere and everybody show me love. I've been doing everything except dealing out drugs. So if I catch you talking shit, I'ma hit you with some slugs.
Okay.
I'm being on the run, so I'm scared of Johnny Law. And I ain't got time to be worried about a dog. I told my baby
wait, what?
I ain't got time to worry about it.
If I see that bitch again, backhand to the jaw. I know niggas on the east who could get a whack slatting. Fools up north, I just know they got my back. And the white folks hate it cause they know a black, but when I code switch, I can make them bump my track.
Man, Aubrey is such an interesting person. I can't lie, all right? He was kind of killing it until he brought up his daughter and his baby mama. I was like, all right. But like I said, man, we don't know if he's going to the military yet. Shout out to Aubrey, man. He's definitely an interesting character. I enjoy watching his videos to some extent. I can't lie. But yeah, lads, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Shout out.
He definitely has a lot going on, brother. Aubrey has a lot going on up there. For sure. With that being said, that's the end of this video. Make sure y'all like the video, hype the video, sub up, locked in. Let's get it. Pow. Damn, nobody's home today. Like, I mean, TikToker sleeps in a dog cage. Oh boy. Clavicular destroyed his face. I don't think we should go into that again. We done already did that. I already talked about Stream University and that boy. Oh, got another one here for triple upload.
Well, what's
What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Sleek back with another video, and today we're reacting to Adrian Broner's newest victim had enough. I'm assuming that this is going to be about Amber Rose, which I have no remorse for. You feel me? You knew what you was going into You knew the type of guys these niggas was that you was gonna collab with. You just wanted the clout. I don't know if your manager set this up or what, but he set you up for failure, if anything. Before we get into that, like the video, hype the video, sub up. Now let's see what this video hitting for. Lego.
What's poppin', y'all? Adrian Broner and Dean the Great's Crash Out Boys marathon continues. Now, we're not talking about the Nipsey Hussle marathon.
Crash
continues,
Out marathon.
And they're living up to their name because Adrian Broner, his next victim in question of his content, is none other than Amber Rose
Big
of
Head
all
Caillou.
people. Now, for those of you that may somehow be uninitiated to Adrian Broner
Thaddeus
and
Funderbones.
Dean the Great, this is more. Adrian Broner's character is the horned out guy, and this isn't the greatest look to have. He had recently run into a little kerfuffle with an individual that was a stream when they were in like a strip club, and he like tapped her, and then it was on her behind, and she like made a big deal out of it later, and then said like, yo, it wasn't a big deal after. And you
Ain't
can
Ain't Aya like 19? What is Aya doing in the strip club, bro? That's weird. That's one. What?
tell that Adrian Broner didn't mean to cross that barrier. And
build.
yeah, that was a whole thing, but this is his whole character. And it starts off with Amber Rose visiting their home, who Amber Rose is in her 40s, mind you, and she has children, and she's been in this game for a while. And Adrian Broner gets a little touchy.
Yeah. I really said I'm getting back in the game.
Hey, this is embarrassing, bro.
Getting back in the game. She's here to be friends. I ain't gonna lie. She just want to vibe. Y'all can have the rest of her. This shoulder is mine. I never seen a shoulder.
Y'all can have the rest of her. This shoulder is mine. Interesting.
That look like this, bro. I never.
So here, I had to give you a little bit of a surprise. You're like, wait, is that Ray J? Wasn't he just in the hospital? And he's like, are you are you allowed to smoke weed if you have a quote heart issue? I don't know.
Yeah,
Y'all
you
let
are.
me know. The weed smokers and the people that are actually, no, the weed smokers will say you can smoke whenever you want, however you want, except around kids. But the psycho
I don't know
ones-
about excessively, but medically prescribed, I guess. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
We'll even say, like, I remember there was a clip of, it was Rich Homie Quan smoking weed, like holding his baby, and they went crazy about that one. But to him,
That's
you could just
wild.
tell he was like, oh, you're not allowed to do this. But yeah, you get Ray J here, and here you can see Adrian Broner, what he's doing. He's not, he's not making it to where it's getting to the context of SA or harassment. Well, harassment maybe, depending
That
on
is sexual harassment game.
who the person is. But here you can clearly see Amber Rose, she knows she's coming here to play an act, but she's like, whoa, what the hell? That's unexpected. But this isn't the first time he would break the touch barrier, because he would, try to get touchy again later on in the couch.
What I miss?
Just like
My Android.
I'm like.
Man, it's trying to get booed up with Amber Rose, bro. Like, damn.
Chat, what I miss, gang? You good?
Chill.
Secondhand embarrassment is crazy.
Chill out, cuz.
Chill.
Everywhere.
And you still doing it, like she's saying chill, gang. Maybe if you lost the belly, people would feel a different type of way. Not gonna lie. You might get more hustle. Get a little 6-pack again, get trimmed, you feel me? Get back into your thing, and then they'll get on your body, bro. It's unfortunate. That's life though. You feel me? But people is not jacking it. You're sloppy right now. The sloppy drunk, they be touchy too much. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good look.
Are you on here?
No.
Honestly.
It's okay.
Not the way.
We can talk.
Yeah. And if this was their house, rich, they are going to treat it the same way
right now.
as whether they're leasing or
Amber,
on.
be
It
real.
doesn't matter.
Be real with them.
Is having a good time.
She got one.
Don't be mad at me.
Got a friend in me.
Trying to lighten up the mood.
I hope you just open the door one day.
You mad at me?
No, I don't get mad. I get money. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but it's like you mad at me though.
No, I'm not mad at you.
Okay.
Ever.
I hope that we could just be really close friends, and I'll support you in everything you do.
No, we can do whatever.
Okay.
For
Friend
you.
zone, dying.
So I fuck with Patron. That's
Friend
when I
zone
see
dying.
your hair. That's what I think about.
Okay.
I love Patron.
I know. I see it.
So a lot of people
You see
are
us as what?
jumping out the window about
Another one.
Amber Rose, and
My
they're
heart.
like, "Man, you know, like, see what he's doing.
can't take
This
no
is
more."
like so touchy-feely. Like he's breaking down her barriers." Listen,
Breaking down her barriers.
Amber Rose isn't an idiot. She understands this industry, the streaming
You
industry.
getting turned down by a thought, gang. It don't get. That's the final. Like what? I'm not returning after that, gang.
Number one, we
Chill.
have all seen Adrian Broner's clips. We know what Adrian Broner is. She's not some random person that just got pulled off of IG. So when Amber Rose is pulling up, she knows what she's going to get. And also, not just that, and I'm not saying that means that she should get SA'd, which did not happen here, but Amber Rose is in her 40s, and she was on up and down the pole before she got
She was a
saved by
stripper?
Ye and then was with Wiz Khalifa and all
Damn.
that. So when it comes to being able to deal with the most aggressive men that you can possibly get in that manner, she is a
I notice
vet.
how small AB's hands be though. He got some small hands. He is short, but still, he got some.
She's a
small
veteran.
hands.
Like not many people can say that
My
they've
hands
been
bigger
through
than
what
my
she had
head.
been through.
Don't try
So
me.
she knows how to handle all these situations. So the people that are trying to portray Amber Rose as like, oh, you know, like this poor thing. No, you can do that for Rihanna, which I will cover in a
Face
different one.
card.
Or maybe like some of these random girls that don't know who AB is and are just pulling up for the first time. Yes, you can do that there. But an Amber Rose, an AB to her is just like this plaything. Like she knows how to run laps around AB mentally. And you can see her do it right here when he tries to flex his money. And she says that she doesn't really care about that.
I'm not fucking nobody.
Stop, I'm done, okay? Now I want him.
AB, I'm not trying to be rude. You think you're the only guy that tried to talk to me that has $100 million or $100 million?
No.
Okay, but I don't care about money. That's a different thing. People.
That's what I'm saying.
She's lying.
Money.
People don't know me on the chat. I'm a real South Philly hood. I don't care
South
about money
Philly?
like that. I like
You from
vibes and
South
energy.
Philly?
I don't care. I have
So
my
you
own
don't like
money.
my energy, right? Bro, this is not. You don't like my energy? Where energy drink? I gotta drink energy drink. You don't like my energy? Chill out, bro. Where's the energy drink?
It's a different type of crash out though.
Where's the energy drink?
Dying.
She don't like my energy.
Restrain you, bro. I've been trying not to restrain you.
I just want an energy drink.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, production, I done asked for a mother portable 18 times, gang.
Let's just go get
Come
Like
on,
what?
bro.
I don't even know how to
Sleep.
react to this. If I was her.
God damn, I don't want to f nobody but Amber. Gang.
I don't
Wow.
want to restrain you, bro.
Chill.
I'm not. I'm like
not
there's
gonna-
hella.
I don't want them.
I know,
Amber.
but I love you, but I'm not. I'm not. Nobody.
So what Amber Rose should have said is she
That's
doesn't
like a
care
little
about
kid.
money anymore, because what is going to compel
Yeah.
someone as a teen, an adult at that, 18, 19, to get up and down the pole other than
At
money?
18, 19,
It's for
you was on
sure
a pole?
money.
You
Maybe
ain't even
what, the
give
love of the
college a
game? Well, if she
chance.
was doing it for the love of the game, she didn't need to make money off of it then, did she? So yeah, for sure Amber Rose cared about money once upon a time, but I do believe her when she says, oh yeah, like her money, his money isn't a thing. Number one, because Adrian Broner isn't even probably top 50 richest dudes that Amber Rose has been proposed to by, and proposed to as in like
crazy.
hanging out or whatever the case may be, because she was with Wiz,
How are you
who is
changing the
more up
definition of
than
proposed, my
Adrian
boy?
Broner, significantly more. She was with Ye, like that's two goats. She's 21 Savage. Like these are all.
I forgot about 21. Damn. You getting close there with Meg, my boy. You getting close with Meg, bro. I forgot about 21. Who else?
Above 9 figures, which
Kanye.
Adrian Broner, it didn't even have
Wiz.
5 figures
21.
to get him home. No, he didn't even have 4 figures to his name just a couple of months ago when he first linked up with Dean the Great. So
2 months to
yeah,
be
of course he still has that personality though, but here you can see that she is being honest, because a streamer that she would link up with,
Respectable.
that she didn't care about his money, and he's definitely never been anywhere near as rich as Adrian Broner was, at least at his peak, is Sneeko.
Okay.
What is she
Aiden's
doing?
hot. He's
Dyeing
not
his
as
hair?
hot as you though.
Blonde?
Amber, see
You're
this?
like the hot. You're like the hottest hot boy streamer.
Hot?
For sure.
Hot as what?
100%.
My heart's beating so fast right now.
So funny.
I'm gonna have a heart attack right now.
Y'all gonna be twins.
You are. I don't know
done with
another
you.
streamer that's as hot as you, Sneeko.
Amber, you're gonna make me have a heart attack.
I'm serious. Name someone hotter.
I wouldn't
I
want to
can't.
sound like a
I really
narcissist.
don't. Yeah, I mean, I am trying to looks max. Okay, what about? So these are the looks maxers.
So Sneeko is somebody that she's done several streams with. They have a close friendship, and she definitely the way she talks to him, the way she hangs out with him. You can see it's the opposite of an AB. If Sneeko was
What's up
behaving
with y'all
the way
letting
that
these
AB
girls
was
dye your
behaving right
hair?
now, well,
What's up
not
with
the
that,
behavior
man?
overall, but if he was trying to get physical with Amber Rose, I don't think that she would have a problem with it.
But why
she even
Amber,
said she had a
though?
crush on him. But like I said, Sneeko's not the richest guy in the world. Like, yeah, he's definitely doing very, very,
have all
very
the
well
girls
for
in the
himself.
industry. You want
Most likely a
Amber Rose, man. Y'all not
multi-millionaire.
even thinking
But
big.
he never touched the peaks that Adrian Broner had, which he's still living on the fumes and glory of. But Adrian Broner seemed like if it wasn't enough to get Amber Rose herself, he would have to take seconds, and seconds as in her water.
Why would you take her water, okay? Because I want to taste her. I never taste no water like this.
That's crazy.
He just licked my whole water bottle.
Bro, that's not okay. All right. This is my sister, bro. Okay, that's your sister. Well, I'm your brother.
These are unseen clips by me. I have not seen none of these. I didn't even think it was that bad, bro. But damn, I'll be sick if somebody take my water bottle and start licking it, try to give it back to me. Nigga, keep that shit, nigga. But matter of fact, take these hands. Because what is you doing? Too much. That's what you're doing. Too much.
So this is the water that Amber Rose was drinking from, and you've got Adrian Broner just slobbering on this thing like a mutt. And
That's
you just
weird,
got to look
bro.
at this and say,
What's up with
man,
you?
is this anything for content, or is he drunk and he's also, this is really him? What? No, Adrian Broner, I'm starting to learn that he deserved to go broke, actually. And it was his mentality, and he wasn't even acting when he was at the top of the game.
just
Like,
gotta
he
get back
really
right,
is this
bro.
cocky guy, and that hasn't changed. I don't think him going broke humbled him, because he would start, keep in mind, everything that's happened up until this point with Amber Rose. She's been patient. Like I said, Amber Rose is a pro. She can deal with men of any situation. She could talk herself out of it. She knows how to manipulate men, especially the ones with fragile egos like an Adrian Broner.
Y'all think Adrian
who
Broner got
money
a
is his
fragile
identity.
ego?
Like, you saw the guy, like his coach passed away, unfortunately, and he took up an addiction to liquor. He just, everything got destroyed around him. And even before that, he was crashing out, just doing
Heavy on it.
nonsense instead of staying focused. But he would start throwing a tantrum about not getting the seat he wanted in the car.
Now it would have happened whether he was with Amber Rose or not. He does not like being in the middle seat because he has PTSD of getting his car shot up. So he'd rather sit in the middle. Now, how messed up that sounds, I understand. But that's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just that.
No, I sit in the middle.
Bro, but it can't be the same shit with
I don't care about none of that, bro. I sit in the middle, gang.
Trash people come here now. I'm gonna wait for them.
I don't move nowhere unless I sit in the middle.
Okay. Well, we just going to and we coming right back, literally.
Alright,
Okay. Thank you, bro.
Bro, I don't care if Michelle is mom was here. I'm sitting in the middle, gang.
We're not doing that, bro. Just chill. Come on.
Go.
No, for real, chill out, bro.
You know, I don't go nowhere without sitting in the middle, gang.
Chill, bro.
You know that, bro.
Okay, bro, but it ain't even that deep. It's a seat,
It
bro.
is, though.
I know the logic, but just chill.
Stop all that playing, man. Come on.
I don't mind moving.
Easy, bro.
But that's Barbie gang. Come on, bro.
I'm serious. You know I'm serious, bro. I don't move nowhere without sitting in the middle, gang. You know that, bro.
All right, that's cool. You don't mind sitting in?
I don't mind at all.
That's good.
I don't mind.
It's not that deep.
Let me get out first. So
This is the fact that you'd rather her sit on the outside of the, you know what I'm saying, the vehicle, the V, so she can get shot up instead of you.
I ain't trying to be a kid or none of that, bro.
Like,
That's all right. That's good.
make it make sense.
That's what somebody said the other day. I was like, what flavor is that?
I prefer the window anyway.
And then you drinking liquor out of mugs.
I ain't on no bull. None of that.
No, but
Ain't nobody wants to.
You took his drink to go.
So I think, in all honesty, that Adrian Broner might have an inability to have consideration for other people. Because Amber Rose is sitting there, she's with Dean, they're talking, there's good content on the stream, and then he says that she's got to move because he needs to be in the middle seat. After everything that she had to deal with and dealt with Grace, with Adrian Broner earlier in the day, like in the house segment that we were talking about, he's like, nah, you know, she's got to move. I got to be in. He doesn't even say anything about her. It's just me. I got to be. You know what I need. This is what I have to have. It's just me. And you can see, like I said, how Amber Rose really knows how to handle everything. She's not getting upset. Like other chicks, they would probably say, like, you were doing all this to me.
Amber seems to be really nice. So somebody had to really get her body to beat their ass like that, the way she did at that one show. What is it? College Hill? Yeah.
And you can't even let me sit here. Nah, she's not doing that. She's like, okay, I guess we'll give him his middle seat. And what happens when he gets his middle seat? Well, he starts spazzing out as usual.
Hey, you hurting me.
She understimulating me.
No,
understimulated is crazy.
You hurting me.
Man, that sound like a I'm sorry. Go away.
Dean ain't shit.
Do it.
You want to fight with me?
I want to.
Okay. Okay, but you hurting me. You hurting me. I know you're having a good time. I appreciate that about you because you're a good time. But you hurting me. Okay, you're a big, strong man.
Okay.
And you're pushing me into the door.
Okay.
Okay? That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Apparently not.
You want to ride in here?
You did.
Apparently not.
Like you gotta
Apparently
take
not.
You gotta take an L when it's an L, bro.
No, I don't take L's, and I don't take elbows.
Don't be violent.
Yeah, baby.
It's not.
Crashing out, AB.
It's not a good look, gang.
Crashing out, AB.
Yeah, chill.
Please, man. Everything's going great.
I'm down.
We ready to walk?
You call me a and he got an attitude before my problem. I've been nice to him all day.
She has been nice.
I don't want to be a...
No matter, even all the advances and stuff like that, she politely, hey, excuse me. Hey, you doing too much. Hey, I appreciate it. I understand, but we still friends and She got more patience than me. That's that mother. You know what I'm saying, side of her that's peeking out, because you got to do with a big grown baby like that. Like, that's crazy.
That nigga being a big ass nigga.
Better than me.
Yeah, he getting drunk.
I probably would have got socked.
No, he was like,
I'm not letting nobody do that.
He was like, don't talk to Amber like that. He said that. I was like, AB, I've been nothing but nice to you all day. Even when you was being...
See, if I was Dean, why you look like you about to cry? If I was Dean, I would take that opportunity. I would have grabbed her hand like, it's okay, you know what I'm saying? The big bad monster's gone and shit like that. We could just vibe out. Hey, what song you want to listen to? It's on you. Word. Hey, throw it on. Turn it up, bro.
Being nice to you. Like, don't talk to me like that. I'm not staying in this car. If he's in his car, I'll get in the other car.
In there.
Sorry.
No, we gonna put AB in the Maybach.
I still don't feel bad though, but
so he gets his middle seat,
he do
and
be doing
then
too much.
Now he's harming. This is where I'm gonna say, like, okay, now you guys can come to Amber Rose's defense. Like, I was holding off the horde, like Hodor. I was yelling Hodor, holding back everybody from coming out with their capes to save Amber Rose. But here, when it got into a physical situation where Adrian Broner throwing his shoulders like that, you know how many shoulder rolls this guy has had to deal with? You know how many jabs have hit those shoulders? This guy, he is strong in comparison to an Amber Rose as well. Well, in comparison to anybody. This guy's been training his whole life. It doesn't matter if he's just been popping the drink. So she's even saying, like, yo, you're harming me. Like, you're throwing your shoulder in my direction. And this is the first time that she's really complained. And she finally has to give her ultimatum and say, like, listen, look, AB. And she even tells him, she's like, at this point, when it got physical, and then he's saying F that B, he's like, yo, he's disrespecting me now for what? What did she do wrong? Can anybody tell me what Amber Rose did wrong this entire time?
Don't expect no collab from Wiz.
But in Adrian Broner's mind, she is not giving me what I want in the I'm the main character, or everyone else is an NPC and they're just here to serve me. I'm not getting exactly what I want, when I want it, how I want it, so she's the problem, so F her. And this is why I'm saying Adrian Broner is an absolute psycho, and they need, and this is a great character. That's what I'm saying.
Doing too
like
much,
all
bro.
these characters on the
that
show,
one clip alone, like,
you got to be able to tone it down, because if an Amber Rose can't deal with this, like we said, Amber Rose has dealt with everything under the sun, then you're in for trouble. Because if you can't get chicks with Adrian Broner, it's not going to be good enough content. So the content will suffer.
Just this clip alone, like you're doing a lot, you're moving a lot. There's a whole lot of animatronics going on here, buddy. You need to calm all that down, gang. You must not have had your drink for real. Matter of fact, you must have had that energy drink that you was talking about, trying to change the energy that she didn't like. It's just not working, gang. I'm sorry. Try again tomorrow. Cool off.
From getting accusations. That's why when people say like, yo, why is it like always OF chicks or like chicks that are in that type of industry, is because they can handle this. They know what comes with this, and they feel like it's worth it. Normal girls, they don't. And let's never forget that Amber Rose is the elite of the elite. She got the toughest, most gangster rapper at the time, 21 Savage, to hold up a sign saying, I'm a hoe too, and pull up to her SLUT walk, which was one of the most damaging things that you could have done to his brand. And he did that out of his own volition. She just whispered in his ear like a shaman, or a shaman is only men, right? Like a aren't warlocks only guys too? A sorceress? Yeah, like a sorceress. And he did it. And then when asked about it later on after they broke up, he's like, he had no idea what came over him. But let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Man, AB just needs to lay off the drinks and lay off the lust, dog. Like, that's like Kai said, bro. I hate to say it like that, but he's right. How you got a 24-year-old checking you as a 36-year-old, gang? Come on, bro. That's bad looks. With that being said, that's the end of this video. Make sure you like the video, hype the video, sub up, comment down below. We just locked in. Let's get it. Pow. Well, yeah, man. Hey, that's gonna be it for this stream, you dig? Since nobody pulled up today, I promised I was gonna stream every day. And I guess I think we'll make one more video though. The community bird. Ooh. What a YouTube, it's your boy Sleek back with another video, and today we're reacting to the community bird of Twitch, Samaya. I don't know how this is gonna go. This is a DH video, you know how it get. So we're gonna see. But before we do, go ahead and like the video, hype the video, sub up. Now let's see what this video hitting for. Let go. Samaya.
I hear birds.
I know.
No,
you don't hear birds.
You're a bunch of birds.
You don't.
That was a good one. I'm gonna start using that. Y'all hear that? I hear birds. Ain't no birds in this room. Word.
Are talking about the community.
This whole thing, this whole vid right here. Clip.
She's not a community ball, okay?
Bird knowledge. It's not ball knowledge. It's bird knowledge. Definitely.
Maya is she's a bird, and she's a bird because why are you going on the internet and defending?
Let's read what she said. Samaya, 20 years old, speaks on the age gap between her and her rapper boyfriend, No Cap, which is 27, which is no different than a 29-year-old dealing with 21-year-old Tatiana. No, because she's 20. Yeah. That's slightly worse situation over on that side. But this side is kind of like, I still wouldn't, but hey. How many of y'all is attracted to vampires? I do know that vampires are like 1,000 years old, right? So there's nothing wrong with my age gap with my man, because but you just want to with a vampire who is 1,000 years old. That correlation does not connect. I'm sorry. What are you? Did you lit one up before you said this? You poured a drink, a shot or two before you said that? Like, I want to see the clip.
Age gap relationship by comparing it to Twilight. Samaya, this is probably one of the dumbest things I've seen you do. And I really hope you see this video like how you seen my first video I ever made on you, because you are in for a rude awakening.
Oh, wow. So you made a video already with the same title. You about to do it again 11 months ago. That's crazy, DH. I didn't know that you was checking these birds. I got a little ounce extra of respect for you now.
For a rude awakening. Originally, I didn't even plan on making a video today. I was kind of scrolling through Twitter, scrolling on TikTok, looking for something to talk about. But then I came across this Samaya video, and the more and more I seen it on my timeline, the more I realized I needed to talk about it. So today, I just want to call Samaya a bird. I want to explain why I think she's a bird, and you're gonna enjoy the video. So come tap into it for the algorithm. Now, there needn't be any context needed for this video. Fearbuck just posted this tweet saying Samaya, 20 years old, speaks on the age gap.
Let's just entertain what she was saying. What vampire? My bad. What vampires is she referencing that they're attracted to? Twilight.
Like her and her rapper boyfriend, No Cap, was 27 years old. And then attached to this tweet was a clip of Samaya explaining how this age gap is okay because people were thirsting after the vampires in Twilight, or I guess any vampire in media.
Okay, so how many of y'all was attracted to the vampires? Y'all do know vampires are like 1,000 years old, right?
Somebody, they're not real. They're not real. They're not really 1,000 years old. They're playing a character that's 1,000 years old. They're not really 1,000 years old. I promise you, he's probably like 32, 33, 34. Come on, like, are we dead up? Golly.
So
I gotta get the bone
there's
right.
nothing wrong with my age gap with my man, but you bitches want to fuck with a vampire who 1,000 years old.
You sound like a kid. You thought you ate, huh?
Y'all like Twilight, Vampire Diaries, all that. Get off my dick.
You talking about a whole TV show?
You.
What?
That's how that work. Anyways.
This is the same girl that think that an escort is a prostitute, by the way. Yeah.
It's really frying me because Samaya really thought she ate that. She thought she ate that up and she thought she left no crumbs. But here's the thing, Samaya.
You talking like a bird, bro. And you over here talking about some Playboy Max a dick eater. You sounded like one. Playboy Max a boy kisser. You sounded like a boy kisser right now. You talking like them.
Number one, you're comparing yourself.
I know I just did this, but I did it for troll.
Like
you doing it for real.
Girls at the time having a crush on a fictional vampire. These are just not comparable at all. And here's the thing, no one's even arguing that you can't be attracted to people older than you. But what people are saying is that your age gap is a little questionable. And it's a little questionable because you're clearly a little naive. For you to even go on the internet to make this statement shows that you probably shouldn't be messing with older men. This type of stupidity is what these older niggas want in a younger woman. But I'll come back to that later because DDG had his own opinion on this clip and I want to show y'all what he had to say.
What are you gonna say? It makes sense so I knew it. DDG. Damn, I can't defend that one, bro. It's like it's getting to a point. You defending all these birds and stuff every single time. I don't know if it's for the clip, for PR. You're trying to get more girls on your side. Like what? Come on, dog. You're losing me.
The only thing that I would say though is like, vampires not real. That's the only thing I say. But I get the analogy. I understand where she's coming from. But vampires not real.
And no, DDG, it does not make sense, especially because you were the same guy that was looking at your homeboy weird for having a 19-year-old in his crib. But here's what I do know. I know that him and Samaya are on good terms, so maybe he wasn't trying to throw his homegirl under the bus for the internet to see. That's my doo-doo garbage headcanon. Because nobody seriously heard what Samaya said and they think that this makes sense. It really doesn't. And here's the thing. Not only is she going on the internet and saying this type of stupid stuff, she was also having public beef with No Cap. So not only is she defending this weird age gap, her grown-ass boyfriend is going back and forth with her on the internet.
Charge my phone, man.
I'm not leaving right now. Like, I'm gonna have to go to sleep. Like, why he even post that? Exactly. What the fuck is the point of him posting that? That's some lame ass shit. That's some high school shit. I thought fucking with the older niggas is like, alright, they more mature, they understand, they know how to communicate. It's the opposite.
And just to give you guys like a smidge of context on that little beef they were having at this time, a person from Floyd Mayweather's team was just trying to get Samaya's contact information. Samaya did give that information up and, you know, No Cap went and did what he did. But that's not even the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is that regardless of what happened, regardless on whether or not Samaya gave her contact information to Floyd Mayweather, this should not have been taken to the internet. And at the time, Samaya was 19 and No Cap was 26. The nigga was subbing his teenage teenage girlfriend on Instagram Live at his grown age of 26 years old. That is the most immature thing
Do you think that it stops? You got Megan Thee Stallion, 30 years old, posting her relationship on the grams. You got a lot of people who are over the age of 30. Immaturity doesn't, I promise you, it don't stop after 30. I mean, before 30. It doesn't stop after. Word. Like, we gotta stop this ageism thing. You know what I'm saying? Just chill. Cause you already tried it with Gideon. Oh, you're combating with a 17-year-old. You're not 17, gang. You're 19. It don't make it any better. But it has nothing to do with it. You know what you're talking about. You know what you're doing. You're mature. I would hope. You got some sense, I would hope. Sometimes. I would say half. 50%. 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying?
Ever seen. But, and then in the clip, Samaya is talking about how she was going after older men because she was looking for maturity. But the irony is that I don't think No Cap was looking for maturity himself. I think this tweet pretty much sums up how older men be looking at younger women, and it's the fact that they view them as dumb.
Bro, this is a whole spam account, gang.
And once again, I'm not trying to disrespect Samaya when I say this. I think she said some stupid stuff, but I don't say that to demean her character. I say that because it really comes across as naivete. The whole reason a tweet like this can exist is because men view dumb women as targets. They view them as prey, easy prey. And I know I sound like a broken record when I say this, but Samaya got with this guy when she was still a teen and still fresh out of high school.
She's 19 years old.
You can't convince me that someone who is closer to 30 than 20 should be dating someone who just got out of high school. And you gotta understand.
Well, I think that is wrong. We gotta be realistic, gang. You're saying that 24 and 19 is crazy, right? So then what is your range? You think that nobody in their 20s at all, it doesn't matter if they're 20 at all, should be dating somebody in their teens? 18, 19 should not be dating a 20-year-old, 21-year-old at all. Maybe 22. 22 is crazy to you. Somebody said a 3-year age gap. 21 and 19 is crazy. I said, what? Huh? Man, get out my face, gang.
And bro, I'm speaking from experience. Being 19, this is such a crazy point in my life. I'm still trying to figure this shit out.
But 20 and 27 is a little bit crazy. You know what I'm saying? 20 and 29 is a little... I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't advise it. I don't co-sign it. It is a little weird. Not a little bit. It kind of is. But people gonna do what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Have a lot to learn about being an adult, and because of that I recognize how being with someone older than me,
why
even
nobody
if it was an older woman,
weird,
could potentially be a bad situation because that's called a power imbalance. Power imbalances are real things. You just got to ask yourself, why is the 26-year-old rapper who is supposedly more mature not only going back and forth on social media with his teenagers?
It's not that deep, bro. And second of all, social media is his domain. Social media and nightlife is his domain. So however he acts within that is within his range. We're not regular people, gang. There's people that was talking about him. It was a whole narrative building up on Twitter. Oh, your girl is out here getting bagged by Floyd Mayweather. So he put it as a post. Hey, I'm not worried about that. Yes, it makes sense. DH.
Girlfriend.
You find out your real name, dog. I'm gonna be spamming.
That teenage girlfriend. You just gotta ask, where are the women his own age? Why couldn't he talk to someone his own age?
He could.
The nigga is almost 30 years old, gang.
He's not, though.
And not only is this nigga almost 30 years old, his girlfriend is defending their age gap by comparing it
She's 20
to
years
fictional
old.
Vampires.
Listen, bro. She's 20 years old, gang. At 20 years old, you're grown. You're not old enough to drink, but you're old enough to sacrifice your life for your country, dog. You're old enough to drive. You're old enough to do most of the things that you can't besides smoke cigarettes, buy cigarettes, and drink. Knowing damn well y'all drink anyway. Come on, gang. Because in Japan, it's legal. Word.
So indicative of where her mind's at. Now, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, nor am I just trying to say that Samaya in general is dumb. Because
That's
like
what
I
you're
said,
saying.
it is just naivete. And a lot of this naivete and this stupidity irons out as you gain wisdom, as you start realizing who these niggas be. And I'm gonna tell you as a nigga, niggas are lame as fuck and they be creepy as hell. The grown men looking for the younger women, they're only looking for them because they think they found a dumb bird. They think they found someone who is malleable. They think they found...
This is a bird mentality, gang. while some, maybe a few men think with that mentality, majority of it is because, damn, this younger girl, 1, has less bodies. 2, looks good as hell, looks better than the girls that are my age, and I'm old as shit. Not me per se, because I'm only 29. When you get to plus 30s, all that starts to fall off. You know what I'm saying? But those 2, 3, you know what I'm saying, they're more, I would say, like, the older woman, they come with a lot of baggage, right? So they got hella kids, hella baby daddies, you know what I'm saying, hella trauma and all that, mad bodies. Older man don't want to deal with that. Especially if you got money, you don't have to deal with that. It's always been a thing. You see all these, I'm not saying it's right, but it's always been a thing, bro. It's life. Accept it.
Someone they can control. It is easy.
We gotta set double standards when it comes to the other way around.
You can levy over them. For example, the biggest one, which is money. And Samaya's talked about money on the internet. Okay, clearly she likes money. Now I'm not saying she's a gold digger, but what I am trying to say is that on social media, money has been pedestalized far too much. And I'll give you prime example that money's been pedestalized because I talked about Boston Richie on this channel, and he's literally a pedophile. But you want to know why nobody cares? Because he has a lot of money and he spends it on women. That is the type of trap.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. They don't care about him because he's spending that bread. He said, you know, let me get a Boston Richie minus the allegations. Go, what? Huh? And you talk about guys enabling abusers and all that, bro. Come on, bro. Stop it.
Luring young girls into. We pedestalize these weird age gap relationships because the niggas be more mature and they got so much money, and then they turn around and they be in bad situations where they're potentially getting abused. I'm not saying that about Samaya, but I'm saying that this is only a microcosm to something that could become macro, and that's just how I feel. I'm not the only person saying it. Even Digital Trap Jim called out how this is low-key normalizing it.
Samaya, you're a real deal idiot. I'm talking about grade A idiot. I know you're not here trying to compare your situation being with a guy that's 7 years older than you to a fiction character, fictionist vampire characters, and how little girls be trying to romanticize that. I know you're not trying to do that. Idiot.
Yeah, it's cooked. Well, I already get the gist of the video. Yeah, what she said is stupid. The mentality is dumb. But at the same time, it's like, y'all gonna keep crying about the age gap, bro. Yeah, as long as you over 20 years old, I honestly don't care about the age gap for real. As long as you're over 22, I would say. It's like, right now, that's the lowest that I can go. But anything under 20 is kind of like, it's a little bit side-eye, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean that I'm gonna go for him. I still go for shorties my age. So don't even try that in the comments, because a lot of y'all be smart asses and shit like that. So yeah, we can go back and forth if you want to. But damn. With that being said, that's the end of this video. Make sure y'all like up, hype up, sub up, comment down below. We just locked in. Let's get it. Bow. And that's gonna be it for this live, gang. W live. You know what I'm saying? Even though nobody pulled up today, gang. I don't know why. Nobody pulled up. Some days it'll be hot, some days it'll be cold, but sheesh. But we still working though. You know what I'm saying? You dig? Let's get this music rolling though. And hit the outro. But yeah, man. I had a long day today, bro. I spent the bag. You spent the bag. But yeah, man. W stream, you dig? Probably gonna stream tomorrow. And the day after that. And the day after that. To the 22nd. Because guess what? That's when the doors close for the StreamerU applications. You feel me? And with that being said, we're gonna see if we get in. Fingers crossed. You know what I'm saying? And if we do, it's green from there, gang. With that being said, that's the end of the stream. Y'all be easy.